Again, it's Monday. It doesn't matter what day it is, though. It could be a Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, Thursday. Could throw into a Friday where we're drinking too much beer or alcohol, all that shit. But it's Monday. And because it's Monday, there's a lot of breaking news. All right. The last episode of Cruise Control. You're right, Angel, the last episode. But very first thing I want to talk about is Palm Royale. It has been renewed over there on Apple TV Plus, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. Like, great cast, and they just picked it up. Like, they've been doing so well. They're like, hey, let's do one more season, so get ready for more Palm Royale moving forward. But also get ready for Trapt a little bit sooner, because M. Night Shyamalan's movie has been pushed just a little bit, not too far, just enough to get people to be like, oh, it's another week. That's
Shyamalama Ding Dong, love it.
Shyamalama Ding Dong, he's coming. But it's moved up from August 9th to August 2nd. So get ready to find out who's the killer, because there's going to be a twist in this movie. It looks like it's Hartnett. Is Hartnett the killer?
There's going to be a twist? Really, Brad? There's going to be a twist in a Shyamalan film?
I'm expecting a twist. I'm expecting it. I don't know. Maybe it's his daughter. Maybe it's like the concession stand guy is the actual killer. Who knows? But yeah, he loves to do that twist so much. Now his daughter is involved with this, and she wants to get into directing more. So maybe she's going to be doing that twists and turns and all that. Her movie just came out this weekend, too. The Watchers just came out. So I want to go see that. It looks pretty good, though. But the twist.
I love nepotism, and it makes Hollywood terrible. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I forgot to mute my mic.
Yeah, but the only thing that makes Hollywood like terrible, really, K. Jacob, is P. Diddy. And P. Diddy got his key taken away from the city of New York because, all that shit's really bad. You can't be beating your girlfriend on security cam footage and paying off like $40,000 to get that footage buried and expect that your career's gonna be fine later on.
Wait, they took his keys for beating his girl, but not for raping and hurting women?
Well, I think it's a combo. I think it's a combo punch,
And they waited like months after the FBI failed to bust him.
I know, they're like, New York, come on.
I mean, Mayor Eric Adams was like, he revoked it. The key is back in his possession now. He said individuals whose service to the public and common good rise to the highest level of achievement, those are the ones that get this key to the city. And unfortunately, due to the ramifications, if you will, of P. Diddy's recent actions, he has lost his key to the city. So, sorry, P. Diddy, get the hell out of New York City. Also,
watch out. He's going to have a hit put on him by P. Diddy. He knows
oh, shit. Maybe he'll send Kanye West after him, because Kanye's back in the news for more allegations as well. And his former assistant has come forward. And this is an interesting situation. His assistant came forward, and she was hired for him full-time, 24 hours a day he wanted her. Now, she was doing OnlyFans before, and she was making up to $1 million a year. And so he said, I don't want you to do it anymore. He's calling her like a OnlyFans celebrity to all his boys backstage and stuff. But he hired her on 24 hours, $1 million a year, and didn't pay her. And so then she finally broke the contract, and he said that, and then they were going to go to court, and he said, I'll give you $3 million. And then they agreed on all that. And what happened? He didn't pay her. So now she's suing him, and for a lot of things, on top of sexual assault, or harassment, and on top of just not paying her on top of it. But
I'm confused.
He was saying
she was an OnlyFans, but he met her in real life?
Yeah, and then he hired her.
Paid for her OnlyFans site. That's
no, he hired her because she was so popular, and she was going to be great for his social media. And since she was so great with OnlyFans and she was making all this big money, he thought that she'd be the person running social media. And then eventually she started running his whole career. She started consulting for him. She went from assistant to also just like all around bouts, like person that's going to handle everything for him. So Lauren Piscata. Yeah, but harassment, wrongful termination, going after him. But he was saying some shit to her too about like how he wants to fuck people with his racist dick. And
I thought you were going to say he was a gay fish or something. Pride Month.
Right? Pride Month. He was saying stuff like that. Like he wanted to fuck people with his racist dick and then have the girl he's with cheat on him so he'd feel it. And then it was some crazy shit. But she accepted that salary. She left the OnlyFans. She did all that. And then he never paid her. So now we'll see what happens in the court of law if she has to pay him. But she has a bunch of messages and stuff. I guess he jacked off next to her too or something.
God damn.
Some crazy shit. So he's not liking this. And I know Vin Diesel's still probably worried about the allegations about him too from his former assistant that he had in that project. But he's also talking about Fast 10 Part 2 because we're not getting 2 of them. So this picture came out on Father's Day. It's like, happy Father's Day, everybody. Fast 2's coming, the grand finale. Everyone's like, hey, man, is this AI? You fucking using AI right now, Vin Diesel? Like, what the fuck you doing, man? We don't need that AI shit over here showcasing Fast. It was a real car. Who knows? But people have more things upset about. But Fast 10 Part 2.
Like AI.
It kind of does. It kind of does. He's like, happy Father's Day. It looks like give me a snowy, fucking car from Fast and Furious out there for Father's Day, and this is what you got. So,
well, when you let talentless people work in Hollywood, they gotta rely on AI to come off somewhat competent.
You're right.
I gotta start muting my mic. I keep saying shit out loud.
I mean,
science, a lot of science fiction and a lot of cyberpunk. He's got to get the AI.
The guy is a D&D nerd. He should know how to use his fucking imagination.
Yeah, use your imagination like Mickey Mouse does, because you want to do that. It's a beautiful life. Mickey Mouse's lawsuit's been settled, everybody. This happened. This class action lawsuit moved forward.
Who did Mickey touch? What the hell?
Mickey's been touching people's pockets. That's what Mickey's been touching, because they had this whole little thing over there at Disney right now where a bunch of people came forward and they have a lawsuit settled for $9.5 million and 2 small checks for all these individuals who bought passes at Disney World that were supposed to be no blackout dates. No blackout dates. It's all this. They're $1,400 a ticket. And so all these parents bought them. And there was one girl came, it was called the Dream Key, it was called. So one lady came forward and she tried to, get certain dates, and it was blacked out, and they found a lot of people were blacked out, and they went after them. And now Mickey has decided to settle before going into a larger court setting for this. But it's only getting like $67.41 per person. So like, what do you really get? These class action lawsuits kind of suck sometimes.
A third of one day of a ticket for Disney.
I know. They don't care about it. They're like, whatever, take them. I mean, it's like $9.5 million. Not bad for them either, I guess, at the end of the day. But they changed that little dream package to be now you get 15% off select dining and 20% off select merchandise.
I'm going to up the popcorn prices now, fuckers.
It's going to be great. It'll be fantastic. Oh boy. Where's Goofy? Yes, but I just don't know what they're thinking. But a good thing these people are getting paid. Hopefully they're happy about this. We always want people to be happy when they go to, Disneyland. But Disney also has been dealing with a lot of other shit too with Johnny Depp. But Johnny Depp's back in the news because it's just a fun thing that came forward. I saw that for Edward Scissorhands, apparently the number one person up wasn't him, but Tom Cruise was up for Edward Scissorhands. And he almost actually took the deal. And I was like, Tom Cruise being Edward Scissorhands? I never heard this before. It would
have been so different.
I could have seen it. Haven't you seen him in Mission Impossible 2? He has great long hair.
He does. Tom Hanks is also up for it too, as well. But I think Tom Cruise is more. Wow. Even Michael Jackson, they said they wanted at one point to play Edward Scissorhands.
Good comparison as well. There's that scene in Edward Scissorhands when he rides the motorcycle and has like the guns akimbo. Very similar films.
Dope.
Yeah, but unfortunately for all them, and for us, I think fortunately for us, Johnny Depp got this part, and he was fantastic. And I wonder what's going to happen with him and Pirates over there. But Austin Butler has been rumored to be taking over the new Pirates franchise. And so this has been going on the internet a little bit, and then he finally got sat down, and someone asked him about this because he was doing an interview, and he said, okay, is that Bike Riders movie that looks like it's going to be so bad? But during that interview, he was saying, oh, really? I never heard this, actually. But I love Pirates of the Caribbean, and I used to watch it when I was a kid. That's always nice to hear, right? When I was a kid, we used to play Imagination and make posters in class. But for him, he says he doesn't know if he really wants to touch it because Johnny did so much to be Captain Jack Sparrow. Why would you do that? And of course, Johnny's been kicked out there. But we did hear that Bruckheimer said that he does want Johnny to come back. So maybe he'll give him that pack of alpacas and 30 or 50 million bucks where the hell he wanted. And then he'll come back and be Jack Sparrow one more time. We'll wait and find out.
Bike riding movie? Have you guys talked about that on the show? Where's that?
Yes. It's
I love movies about bike riding.
Lexi, it was like one of those things like
Rush, one of the best movies ever made.
Well, it's called Bike Riders, but it's about motorcycles, so it's about a biker squad.
Bikers! No.
And they had it all planned to go to theaters, then it got dropped, taken off the slate for a long time. Now it's finally going to streaming, so it's been just riddled with problems. So it is coming out.
Excited. I thought they were getting cyclists. Quicksilver, another great movie. Kevin Bacon.
There's no Premium Rush 2 happening here.
Oh, God, I would love that. I'd be all about that. And see, the best part of Taxi,
on the line.
You get bike courier stuff at the start, and then you get the taxi stuff later on in the movie later. That's a
what
good
was that
movie.
Charlie Sheen motorcycle movie, Guyver? Something like that?
Oh.
I think that's based on the anime, and there's only a motorcycle portion at the little start of it, just because.
No, he's a spirit on a motorcycle that kills people.
Oh, no, you're talking about the Charlie Sheen movie is about a car. That's the Wraith.
The Wraith.
The street
I
racing
have
movie.
not seen that.
Excellent film.
It's a deep cut for Rachel and myself right now.
Sorry, I went off. I'm so sorry. I'm off
I
topic.
almost made Rachel watch that one day. That's really funny.
Yeah. Well,
should.
Speaking of getting a motorcycle and riding off into the distance, David Duchovny might not have done that right now for X-Files, everybody, because he's talking about coming back. He's talking about coming back. And,
Finally, some good news today.
yeah, he was doing an interview recently, and of course Ryan Coogler is doing the new one, and it's supposed to be like kind of a reimagination of X-Files, talked about us before, and we already got Gillian Anderson came forward saying that she'd be open to coming back to do something not like a full time, maybe a cameo, but now he came forward and he said, I don't wake and wonder about where is the X-Files stock today. I don't do that, but I love the show. I don't know where my character would be doing at this age. And it's an interesting question. It's an interesting question, he said. That show can address the present as well as sit back in the 90s. We can do the past, the present, we do it again. There's a lot of stuff we can do. It all depends on Chris
keep
Carter.
Forward.
For someone who was such a cock about that show back in the day and basically got it shit canned repeatedly over and over because he wouldn't stay on it, he sure has come back to it an awful lot. He sure
really
is willing to go back to it over and over. Considering he had no career after it, he thought he was a big shot after it. Oh yeah,
I love Californication.
God movie,
say what you will. David Duchovny may be a sex addict, but not once has he been charged with sexual harassment. You can still be a freak and keep it neat.
Yeah,
I love Duchovny. I'm a big fan, but I'm just saying, like, don't complain about something and then keep going back to it over and over and over. Like, it really hurt my feelings when I was a kid. And
he had to make a movie called Evolution.
He did.
He also
was all right.
He also had Playing God, which was one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
He was an ungrateful little shit.
And he's learned over time
Evolution
to appreciate what made him.
That should have had a sequel.
But speaking of a heartfelt, heartwarming, freaky little shit, angry little shit, I want to talk about Gordon Ramsay for a second, because Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen host of 57 years old. He's got into a bad bicycling accident.
My baby.
And this bad accident. Look at the bruising on the side of his stomach right here.
You're a shit writer.
He was, dude, I can't believe this, but he says that he loves biking so much, cycling as he calls it, and he said it was really bad. He said he almost lost his life, actually, and then he had this whole thing coming forward about wearing a helmet, and his picture of his helmet was all smashed up. Yeah, he must have been really close to...
people are being such cocks about it. They're being such fucking dicks to him. They're like, well, wearing a helmet's not going to save your life, Gordon Ramsay. It's like all these people are being such dicks to him about advocating for wearing a helmet. I'm like, what the hell? I saw
that guy called himself a purple potato.
I just like this is good for you. This is safe. And then people are like, fuck you.
Right.
Is it safe? Is it safe?
America, baby.
I just feel bad for him. I mean, you never want to be...
helmets, apparently.
Yeah, fucking helmet.
Listen, I'm not surprised. We couldn't wear fucking masks. I'm not surprised people don't want to wear helmets.
Don't wear your helmet. He's like, wear your fucking helmet. You see me?
24/7 helmet, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. But
You're
you see me?
Sandwich if you don't wear a helmet.
Yeah, it's fucking great. It's fucking great. And I honestly think, you're an idiot sandwich. You don't watch or listen to the new Coldplay album that's coming out, because I can't wait to hear this. I love Coldplay. I know that people trash talk them. I know people trash talk.
Yeah. Everyone trash talking right off the bat. I'm talking.
I know.
Ryan's like, I like Coldplay. I'm like, you're the only one here.
I know.
Your subscribers just went down.
Come on, guys. Give Coldplay a chance. Coming out, their 10th studio album, Moon Music, is coming out on October 4th. Their first one since
I thought they just had a one-hit wonder album.
I can't wait for this is terrible wardrobe.
New release stuff. And the first album's called there's a new
music.
What ugly jacket will he create for this album to wear in public constantly?
Hey, I'm gonna check it out. I'll be there. I'll go see them. I can't wait to hear them. Feels Like Falling in Love, their new album, their new debut song coming out this Friday. So
clocks come out in the dead of night.
Boop, 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 boop.
I like the one guy that looks like Justin Timberlake, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but they have a lot to worry about too when it comes to Spotify, because Spotify is always fucking over everybody. Just like they're gonna fuck you over pretty soon and raising your prices, which is like the second time in the past year. So it's like, okay, guys, they keep doing this. We're raising up $1 starting in July. So right now it's gonna go up to $11.99 if you have the regular one right now. Now look at the other ones. If you look at the actual, there's one that's like you plus somebody else. That's gonna go up too, and also the family plan's gonna go up as well. I mean, the one you plus somebody else will go up to $16.99, and the family plan is going up to $19.99. So I mean, honestly, to get your music, and the thing about me that sucks.
Family off my Spotify.
You can't be using my Spotify.
I've already
anymore.
kicked my family off all my fucking apps.
Yeah, you got. I think you kind of got to do it.
My boy's like 8, and I'm like, get a fucking job. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it's going to be happening. People are going to be like, fuck this. But the thing is, though, too, it's like that money is not going to go towards the actual artist. They're sending us to update their system and make it better and renovate it so it's going to be better for you, the consumer. Yeah, hand job of the Hutt. You're right.
It's going to put more features in it that we didn't ask for, like the DJ.
Right.
Yeah. Well, breaking news, everybody.